I'm gonna choose a 0 out of 10 rap album, meaning it's pretty much useless. Then I'll choose a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, all the way up through 10 out of 10, meaning a perfect rap album. These aren't any specific picks, not like the best one for each number, just ones that I thought fit. There may be some hot takes in this video, so be prepared. And if you go on to enjoy the video, please like and subscribe, it would mean a lot. Now let's move on to probably the worst rap album ever made. Oh god, the album I chose for 0 out of 10.
Hey yo, Demon Dice, introduce yourself, you motherfucking weeaboo.
If you have not heard anything from the Demon Dice EP, you should probably keep it that way. It's just a 4-song, nearly 12-minute EP by Demon Dice, and I'll just go through all 4 songs, starting with the intro.
Search, you're aware of that white blonde hair and marijuana sweat.
Where do I begin? The intro song, it's barely even over a minute long, yet it still manages to drag and be nearly unbearable to sit through. The lyrics are so cringy with bad rhyming and embarrassing one-liners. She even tries speaking in Japanese, and it just feels so forced and fake. There's really just no structure or purpose to this song, and it's so awkward. It's not funny, it's not catchy, it's not deep. It's just straight up unlistenable. 0 out of 10. Move to the next one. It gets even fucking worse, dude. I can't do this shit. This song isn't even 4 minutes long, and yet it feels like 10. Literally, Long Season by the Fishmans feels faster than this, and that shit is 35 fucking minutes long. There's more forced Japanese and cringy punchlines. The flow is absolutely atrocious throughout the whole song. It's extremely hard to understand her half the time, but to be honest, I don't know if I even want to know what she's saying, because the lyrics are just equally as bad. There's some message in there about like rap culture, but it doesn't matter. It's completely buried under terrible delivery and embarrassing, edgy nonsense. This is definitely the worst one. Just move on.
Complacency never did a damn thing for me. Spent my whole life.
This song starts trying to get deep and emotional, but it falls so flat. The lyrics just feel so wordy and uncomfortable, like she's trying to be deep instead of actually opening up and saying something meaningful. And of course, there's more forced Japanese and edgy lines thrown in there. But honestly, when she tries to be serious, it's somehow even worse than when she's not. This isn't vulnerability, it's fake. Next!
Happily ever after is always fleeting. Would anybody hold my hand?
I mean, it's pretty much the same as the previous 3. Oh, and also, when I mention the forced Japanese, just remember, this girl is as white as Elmer's glue. But anyway, I think this is by far the best song, partially because it's the end of the album, but also because the chorus is a little bit catchy. It's not good by any means, the mixing is awful, the lyrics are cringy and poorly written, but overall it just sounds better. So why is the Demon Dice EP a 0 out of 10 rap album? Because there are absolutely 0 redeeming qualities about it. I see no reason to listen to this, unless you're making a fucking video about it like me. This has gotta be the worst album I've ever heard in my life. What I chose for the 1 out of 10 rap album is... Alright, look, I'm not gonna go through every song on all of these albums, but I will do it for this. I'm just gonna quickly speed run through them, starting with... a boring intro with dumb lyrics, poor vocals, and mid-production. Lil Xan sounds half asleep over the most boring drums ever. Just listen to the fucking clip I played. A horrible beat with terrible, lifeless vocals. Feels like it was written within 30 seconds. This one tries to be catchy, but it's just buried under poor delivery and bad writing. Just so forgettable and so skippable. I literally didn't even write anything for this one. I forgot to do it. Probably shows how good it is. Absolutely carried by Charlie XCX, but it still lacks anything special. 4 minutes of generic, uninspired trap music. It's just dull and unnecessary. Literally just sounds like background noise. This song is basically fucking worthless. It's so bad it feels completely unfinished. Lil Xan trying to be deep and melodic, but it comes off super weak. This is the album's hit, with over 600 million streams. All it really has is a sorta memorable hook. Short, pointless, and sounds like it was all done in about 20 minutes. Simply nothing memorable or catchy at all. Diplo did all the work for this song, but it low-key sounds like Geometry Dash music. I still think it's bad. We did not need a remix of this shit. Anyway, so why is Total Xanarchy a 1 out of 10 rap album? There's some ideas there. Are they executed well? Absolutely fucking not. They're terrible. But hey, they do exist. It's not quite bottom of the barrel. For the 2 out of 10 rap album, I decided to go with... I'm just gonna pick 4 songs that I believe are noteworthy on this album, and I'll go a little bit into depth on them. Then afterward, I'll rant. But yeah, starting with...
Man of my word, I stand on my word, y'all get on my nerves.
When I first heard this song, I was so excited to listen to the rest of the album. The beat got my attention immediately, his delivery is sharp and confident, there's some fun and memorable lines. It really made me think this album was about to be special, until I continued listening.
Sharks ain't always in the water.
Songs like this made me lose hope while listening to the album. The beat is so bland, and Jelly Roll's chorus is unbelievably annoying. Big Sean's verse was the only salvageable part to me. It wasn't great, but it was decent. Definitely not enough to save the track, though. Lil Wayne didn't even do good. I don't know, this just feels like a meme song.
I play guitar the way you play games with my...
What? It gets even worse. This is a guitar-driven song, and the guitar playing itself is fine. Nothing special, but passable. The problem is the vocals. He decided to go with heavily auto-tuned singing, but it's just way too strong that it ruins the track. It's nearly unlistenable because of these weird vocals. Low-key, if he passed this song on to someone who can actually sing, it might be decent, but yeah, this shit is not good.
The double cup, punch like knuckles. All my niggas up.
What the fuck is this? This song is ridiculous, and not in a good way. The beat sounds like some low-budget video game soundtrack, and the elephant noises that pop up are straight up awful. Wayne's rapping is extremely average, maybe even subpar, and it does not fit the production at all. It all feels like some joke that's not really funny, and it definitely does not sound good. I cannot believe how bad this turned out. The worst on the album by far to me. So yeah, the reason that this album is a 2 out of 10 is because most of the songs are in that 0 to 2 range, so if you averaged it would be around a 1 out of 10. But Welcome to the Carter alone boosts it up to a 2. That song's great. The rest of it though, yeah, I wouldn't mind if it got deleted today. My 3 out of 10 rap album is... this is a tough one for me because there's some good songs on here, but there's a lot of misses. I'm just gonna pick out 4 important ones and talk about them, starting with... The beat on this song is super average, nothing special at all. My main flaw with this song though is that he tries to do these forced flows and rhyme patterns. It feels like he's just trying to impress people, showing off how many times he can rhyme within a single sentence. But it does not sound enjoyable. Some of the flows are actually horrible, like the one I played in that little clip. I don't know, I just didn't like it at all.
Like the rain, so let the river run. He's coming home with
this is the most popular song on the album for some reason. I mean, definitely because Ed Sheeran's on it, which by the way, he does not fit well. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put Ed Sheeran and Eminem on the same song that's trying to be all emotional, but it's not a good idea. I mean, it's Ed Sheeran, he can sing really well, so it's definitely not a 0 out of 10 song, but it just feels so weird. I don't know. I don't want to listen to it.
When I get up, I'm never gonna let up till everybody eats my turn.
This whole song just feels like Eminem trying to be edgy. Like, literally, look at the fucking title of the song. Offended. The chorus is a completely different BPM than the rest of the song, which can work sometimes, but it completely fails here. And the hook itself is just terrible and cringy. Then at the end of the song, he starts to rap as fast as he can, once again trying to show off and impress people, but it doesn't even sound good. He's just rapping fast for the sake of rapping fast. Like, watch this. But it's embedded in my head and never hunted for the bread and butter. What I wanted was to be the one that they were scared of, but I'm never gonna get the credit for the sweat and blood I put up in the pen, and when I'm dead I wonder will they put me in a pedestal or forget I was ever this incredible. I guess I better go harder than ever, cause I never get another motherfucking opportunity again to offend as many people with this I can, simply because can't stand this song.
Yeah, but nothing comes out. I'm crying inside, I shout. My vocal...
This is the best song on the album by far. It's the outro, and it's a deep story on how Eminem felt in 2007 when he almost died of an overdose. The way he talks about how he'll miss his daughters, brother, and his mother hits so hard. It's so emotionally strong. There is an issue with the song though, and it's that there's an abrupt change to the outro, which has a completely different tone to it. This breaks the flow of the song and nearly ruins it for me. The song also ironically ends with a toilet flushing sound, which then closes the album. Kind of fitting, to be honest. So why is Revival a 3 out of 10 rap album. Most of the songs on here just really aren't that good. It's not the worst thing you'll ever hear, but it's definitely not gonna be an enjoyable experience. Alright, for the 4 out of 10 rap album, I'm going with... This is my personal least favorite Tyler album. Many people say that Cherry Bomb is his worst, and I honestly just don't get that. I think Cherry Bomb's good, I think this is below average. But yeah, I picked 4 important songs, and I'm gonna start by talking about...
I'm a fucking walking paradox. No, I'm not. Threesomes with a fuck.
Tyler's attempt to mock New York beats ended up being the reason he blew up. The repetitive beat with those distorted drum sounds has become so iconic. He has an unbothered and harsh delivery with great flows throughout the song. There are some out-of-pocket lines, but they're honestly more creative than just edgy. This whole song has a dark, eerie feel that just sticks with you. I think it's nearly a perfect song. The most popular song from Goblin, and honestly, I think it's kinda overrated. Frank Ocean carries the song with an amazing, iconic hook, and his voice fits the vibe flawlessly. The production is smooth and creepy, matching the feel. But Tyler's verses, I'm just not a huge fan of them. Some of the rhyming feels off, and at times it feels like he's just leaning into the shock value too much. It's a good song, but it just doesn't stand out as much for me as it does for others.
But I love her, and by next week you can hear her shriek from the gash in her cheek.
Oh boy. This song just drags on forever. It's over 6 minutes long, and it feels like time slows down while listening to it. Frank Ocean is on here, but honestly, his part is very forgettable to me. Tyler's doing the whole offensive thing again. It really just doesn't work well here. But honestly, none of this really matters compared to the second half of the song, the bop and bitch segment. This might be my least favorite part in any Tyler song ever. The beat is horrible, there's weak flows, and it doesn't even rhyme most of the time. This song is just weak all around. The title is literally Suck Dick, which already tells you about everything you're gonna need to know about this track. It is meant to be a joke song, but just because the intent was to be funny doesn't make it immune to criticism. I really have nothing positive to say about this one. It's just arguably Tyler's worst song ever. So yeah, why is Goblin a 4 out of 10 album? Because around half the songs are good and around half the songs are really bad, so it kind of balances out in the middle. 4 doesn't mean bad, it just means below average. If you deleted a handful of songs from this album, I think it could be really good. The 5 out of 10 rap album. For this one, I chose... Okay, since this is a 5 out of 10, it's right in the middle, so I honestly have the least to say about this one. I'm just gonna pick 2 songs and talk about them, starting with...
I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group of hoes.
The most popular song on the album. It's an emotional intro. Tekka is just reassuring his girlfriend that she can open up to him and trust him. He'll be there for her. I love the production. It's spacey and clean, and his delivery is laid back. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it's good.
Spending made it back and now she's saying.
I know, I just picked the first 2 songs on the album, which are also the 2 most popular. This is just a fun song with the repetitive beat saying, oh, over and over. It's playful, energetic, and almost a bouncy feeling. There's not much there lyrically, but that's not really what he was going for. Anyway, the reason I only chose 2 songs from this album is because if I keep talking about them, I'm just gonna repeat myself over and over. I love the production on this album. If I just went off production alone, this would be like a 7 to 8 out of 10 album. But I don't like the vocals. They're too heavily auto-tuned, and sometimes he's just rambling about random things. It's like a 2 to 3. So if you take all of the pros and cons into account, it's right in the middle. It's not a good album, nor is it a bad one. I decided for my 6 out of 10 rap album to go with... Kanye and Jay-Z are both some of my favorite artists ever. So when I first went to listen to Watch the Throne, I thought this was gonna be one of the best albums I've ever heard. Honestly, I'm kinda disappointed by it. It's not bad by any means, but I just find a lot of it forgettable. But here's a few songs I remember well.
Alright.
An absolutely perfect opener to the album. Frank Ocean delivers an incredible, haunting hook over the cinematic production. Kanye and Jay-Z both talk about themes of religion and morality. This song just has an amazing atmosphere, easily the best on the album, and the only one I regularly come back to. I'ma just say it, this song really isn't that good. Okay, it's not bad, but it's the most iconic song on the album and one of both Kanye and Jay-Z's most popular songs ever. Those synths are so catchy and it has great energy, but the lyrics aren't anything special though. They're fun and I like their flows, but it's more of a song just to be blasted at a party. It's pretty good, but nothing groundbreaking.
Truth. New watch alert. Few blows.
I love the Otis Redding sample. It gives great soul vibes to this song. It makes it feel similar to older Kanye music. The rapping focuses on flexing back and forth between Kanye and Jay-Z, and honestly, the lyrics are just kind of boring to me. They're not bad, just nothing deep at all. But the good chemistry and flawless production makes this a great listen though. I can't stop. Yeah, I really don't know what to say about this one. It has a cool dubstep sound to it, something I would see in like a 2015 Kanye edit. It sounds pretty good, but I just don't ever see myself coming back to the album to listen to this song. It's energetic, sure, but is it really that good? Honestly, no. It's a fun song, but it's just slightly above average. So the reason I gave Watch the Throne a 6 out of 10 is because there's not really much to it. There's a few standout tracks that I like, but for the most part, it's just average. I wouldn't consider any of these songs bad, but I also don't think many of them are good. It's just slightly above average. For my 7 out of 10 rap album, I'm choosing... This may or may not be a hot take, I honestly don't know. I do know that some people really highly praise this album, and I'm gonna do my best to explain why I have it at only a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna talk about 5 songs, starting with... I'ma just get this out the way. I don't think this song is nearly as good as other people think. It's a very, very good rap song, but I think it's overrated. I've seen many people act like this is one of the greatest rap songs ever made, and I just can't agree. The hook and beat are iconic. I love his almost emotionless delivery, and his final line of the last verse hits very hard. Overall, I think it's an amazing song, just not top tier. The most popular song on the album, and also one of the most popular rap songs of the 2000s. Come on, everyone knows Go Shawty, it's your birthday. I've heard that sung at birthday parties more than the actual birthday song. It works perfectly for what it's trying to be, a club banger. It's fun, catchy, and so memorable, but it's just kind of surface level. A perfect diss track. I love the haunting beat, and his aggressive flow matches it flawlessly. He is completely raw and relentless on this track, making it so intense. There's clever lines and harsh attitudes, absolutely destroying Ja Rule. One of my personal favorite diss tracks and my #1 song on the album. It's a catchy, memorable song that stands out from the rest of the track list. It feels very playful and vibey, not groundbreaking. I'd enjoy the song if someone put it on, but I'm never gonna seek this song out to listen to it. I'm getting to the point where I'm just gonna start repeating myself. I have the same criticism for like all of these songs. 21 Questions has a good beat, it's catchy, it's fun. Nate Dogg's on it, so you already know the hook's gonna be great. It represents 2000s rap really well. It's good, just not great. So why is Get Rich or Die Trying a 7 out of 10 rap album? It's fun. You can play it at a party, you can play it in the car, play it around your friends, but I think it's just too surface level to be anything higher than a 7. It's good, but that's it. These albums are starting to get really good. For 8 out of 10, I chose... This is perfect timing because we just got news that Alfredo 2 is dropping soon. I actually picked this for my list before that even came out. But hey, let me talk about 4 songs on this album. First one is...
Michael Jordan, 1985, bitch, I traveled with a coke.
The intro to the album, it starts off with a Bernie Mac performance on the final Kings of Comedy tour. Then when the beat starts, there's guitars. I did not expect that sound, but I think it works really well. Freddie gives a great verse with nice flows, and the song comes to an outro and closes. No chorus or anything. It feels bold and neatly rapped, starting off the album very well.
XL weed shipping from the west. My brain begins.
This is a smooth, laid-back song with soulful production. It has a lavish, expensive feel to it. Freddie has a calm verse with some great lines, and his flows blend with the beat extremely well. Rick Ross has a verse too, and honestly, it's really good. Why does this dude always show up on features?
I fell in love with the pen. started fucking the ink.
Okay, not that one, but
This sound like the boat I haven't bought yet. This sound like the moment.
my personal favorite from the album, I just love the dreamy production. That production paired with Freddie's smooth verse just makes you feel like you're floating. Also, Tyler the Creator has a verse on it, and it's pretty much flawless. He does the whole thing all in one take, and you can just tell by listening to it. It just feels so natural and effortless. Freddie and Tyler's chemistry is great on this track.
I know the Lord watch over babies and fools. I did the foolie with this.
Another soulful beat, this one's a more emotionally oriented track. Freddie gives 3 quick verses about his relationships and successes in the past. Then Conway the Machine gives 3 quick verses too, and they're really good, fitting the theme of the track really well. One of the deeper moments on the album, and I think it's great. So why did I choose Alfredo to be an 8 out of 10 album? I think all of the songs fall between the 7 to 9 out of 10 range. None of them stand out as being perfect to me, but none of them fall beneath the 7 out of 10. It's just an extremely consistent track list. 9 out of 10. Nearly a perfect rap album, and I picked...
Type profile low, like 8 and paid in full. Attract heavy.
Before I even talk about this album, I just want to mention that this is one of, if not my favorite rap album cover ever. Just look at it. Like, the style is so cool. He's got the food. He's got a bottle in his hand. You can see a city in the top left. There's the moon. I could go on for hours about this shit, dude. But yeah, anyway, I have a few songs I want to mention.
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears.
This song has the iconic Huit Octubre 1971 sample. I don't fucking know how to say that shit. But yeah, this is the same one used in Odd Toddlers by Tyler. It's got that jazzy feel to it, and Doom has his calm, unbothered flow like he always does. There's clever, hilarious bars, creative wordplay, and fantastic delivery. Just another perfect MF Doom song.
Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and beat it.
Doom's most iconic song ever. Everyone loves this song, and for good reason. The super catchy, playful beat is perfect for the topic in the song. He's talking about how rappers describe their crimes in their songs. Crimes that they could be prosecuted for one day. It all just works so well and is so enjoyable. Anyway, I'm about to play a 2-second audio from a random song. It's honestly a pretty deep cut, so if you know this one, please comment it down below, because that means you're a real one. Here, I'm gonna play it. Good lord, that song is so good. Please, I hope some of y'all have heard it. Anyway, next.
Sing it. Bring it back to your laboratory while he's in his oratory.
A more eerie track with a terrible title. Like, seriously, I cannot stand this title for some reason. Just more perfect flows and rhymes. Also has my favorite MF Doom line ever. And yeah, whenever I hear this song, honestly, it just makes me wanna... Another perfect one.
Okay, honey, sweet dreams. Now it's time to get serious like Pete.
The outro song to the album, and throughout the song, he mentions all different types of cookies. Also, there's an entirely different meaning that I wasn't even aware of. Kinda crazy that he was wholesomely rapping about cookies, but at the same time that, unironically, probably my favorite one on the album, and no, not because of that shit. Anyway, why do I consider Food a 9 out of 10 rap album? I probably should have mentioned other songs besides just 10 out of 10s, because there are a few that I consider around an 8 that weigh it down a little bit. I just think it's almost perfect, but not quite there. Perfect rap album, 10 out of 10. I have to go with one of the best rap albums ever made. I've heard quite a few jazz rap albums, but I've never heard one that does it as good as this. It really is just special. Let's get to the songs. The perfect intro to the Low End Theory. It has that nice bass line with simple yet well done production. At a minute 40, the jazz instruments come in and oh my, it's so good. The whole song has clean and confident verses, just a flawless tone setter for the album.
It's like butter. It's like butter, baby. It's like butter.
Did you hear that clip? Oh my god, this album is so good. This is my favorite song on the album. It has an amazing instrumental, and it's just Fife on the song. He talks about his issues with dating, getting kind of vulnerable. His personality shows through really strong here, and it makes it such a catchy and funky song. Oh my god, just the little snippets alone are so good. This is the most popular song on the album. It's such a legendary song. Those horns are so unbelievably good, and the verses are great. Q-Tip and Fife go back and forth, celebrating their Queens roots with their precise, clean bars. I don't know who wouldn't like this song. Like, seriously, everyone should like this. Damn, this one might be my favorite. I don't know, all of them could be my fucking favorite. This song is the best jazz on the album. I mean, it makes sense. It's literally called jazz. It has a snare-heavy beat, haunting piano, and the flawless soprano saxophone sample. I think it's one of the most soulful and creative songs on the album. So why did I give the 10 out of 10 rap album to the Low End Theory? It's perfect. Simple as that. If you have not heard this album, I recommend taking 48 minutes out of your day, and it might change your life. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Anyway, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Comment down below your favorite song from the Low End Theory, so I know you made it to the end. Also, feel free to comment down your rap albums from 0 to 10. I'll read and respond to every single comment, and have a nice day. Bye.